Good morning and welcome back to The Infected. This is episode 29. It is on day 91 at almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I need to put my dude to bed, but the problem is that I realized I never showed you what the gate looked like. I just put the lights up, so they weren't, they weren't up earlier when I finished the last episode, but I put up all of these defenses right here, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like. I hope this doesn't lighten up too much or darken up too much when I upload it to YouTube, but I think it looks really cool. It's a nice touch. I thought the fire pots did a good job of lighting this area up. I might put some more out here. It's a little, I don't know. I think it'll work, but you know, constantly wanting to improve, and more lights might be a good improvement, might not. Let me show you. Hey, sheep, making a break for it, right? Oh, you didn't make it. Sorry, dude. Geez, this is an animal haven today. I guess I locked them all in. So I relocated some of this. I haven't finished doing all of it yet because I had some zombies right over there and my dude is getting super tired. But basically, I just relocated this wall that I had over here. I'll get there in a second. Oh, I need to turn my light back on. Sorry, you guys couldn't see any of that, I'm sure. Let me show you. I moved the wall over to there. Let me show you on the map. So I built the gate right here originally, or the one that I built last episode, and I had a long fence right here. I've just relocated the fence right there. I haven't finished doing it, but I'll do it off camera because it's very dull. Grab one, run all the way over there, set it down, come all the way back here. But I don't know, it's still interesting stuff, and I want to show you the progress that I made. So this area is claimed. The two things that I really want to get done today, two things at a minimum that I want to get done today, are I want to build the barn. I've decided to put the barn right there in this new open area. I obviously haven't finished building the foundation yet, but I figured we could do that together. And the other thing is I want to build a med station out in this area. And I haven't decided exactly where, but it's going to be somewhere between those two walls or somewhere in that area. But I'll let you know as soon as I figure that out. I was getting ready to I filled that cart up with planks, and I had a bunch of planks on me. I was getting ready to run up to my new location. I was going to start building a first aid building where I could get medical supplies, a bed, a crafting bench, stuff like that, just anything that I might need. And I was going to scatter them all over my base when I realized I forgot that I upgraded my panels my technology so that I can make some forges, some of the electric forges. And I'm going to do that now because I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's a lot more fun. I know a lot of people really like the electric saw benches, and they're great too, but to me, personally, these guys are it. I love having the electrical ones because they're so much more effective than the previous ones. And it's funny, the previous ones, I thought that gave me rocks back. Oh, I guess not. Ah, interesting. Well, I will dump that right here for right now, and I will deal with that in a bit. Let me do this. I worked on this also last night, or not last night, after the last episode. But before I started recording here, I put up all the shelves. I built copper shelves out here, and I built cobalt shelves out there, and I smelted some of it. I smelted a lot of iron. I smelted some aluminum. Someday we'll come up here and we'll finish all of this so that we can start filling it up. I also made a little bit more steel. I need to make some more. My problem is I just need to go into the cave over there and start getting some more iron. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to run power off of this junction box. I just think it's going to be too far. So let's start by running power first before I start putting the forges down. So let's go to power. Let's start with the control panel. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put it up. Well, you know what I should do is put it the same height as this guy. Twisted that a little bit, didn't I? And this guy is almost all the way through this board right here. Okay. Now I'm going to put a relay, or not a relay, a junction box below it. Okay. So this is mostly iron, cobalt, or copper, cobalt, iron, and a bunch of screws. And then I'm going to build some relays down below. I'm going to actually build 3 of these forges. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to build 2 because I don't think, because these things are so much more efficient. I don't know that I'll need 3, but I want to leave enough room for me to expand my production of grinders. Right now, I have enough grinders that I'm not running into a problem, but at some point I might need more grinders. So I'm just going to put the forges over here and then the grinders over there, and they can kind of grow towards each other depending on what I need. So let's put a relay down here. Power relay. I'm not going to bother putting a switch on here. I think that's the way the relay is supposed to go. And that's it. All right, what does a relay take? Iron, copper, and screws. So I need to make a bunch of screws. I need to grab copper, cobalt, and iron. Let's make 3. Actually, let's just grab a couple of those. We'll make 3. There we go. Make 3 of those ingots into copper, or 3 of those copper ingots into screws. I don't know why I could make that sentence. Could not work that sentence out. All right, that's it. This should be done. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to grab, where would it be? My wiring. How many am I going to need? Probably more than this. Well, I am definitely going to have to do some more looting. I am starting to run out of stuff, run out of supplies. Okay, do I have my upgrade tool on me? I do not. Fortunately, my upgrade tool is not that far away. All right, let's connect. Always start from here and work your way towards the thing that you're supplying power from. Oops, save. I didn't mean to do that, but we'll save the game. And I meant to hit that button to take it away. All right, now let's drop the new forges in. F4, placeable. I suspect they're under workbenches. I didn't look ahead of time. Not seeing it there. It's probably right in front of me and I'm missing it. That happens. No, I don't see it. Is that the electric forge? It is. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to put one right here. I must be hitting that fire pot. Let me move the fire pot. I also need to find a new spot for this coal because the coal is no longer relevant. At least not for that. I only need that coal to supply my coal heater. Okay. Placeable. Others. Not where I just was. I was on a workbench and it wasn't there, so I went. Oh, that's right. It's right here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave these out a little bit so that I can connect the power up and then move them into place. All right, let's see what it takes. Lots of dried bricks. I did not remember that. Oh, that means I'm going to eat into my brick supply pretty dramatically. All right, let's grab the dry bricks that we have. Was it this one? Okay, I need more dry bricks over here. One, two, three, four, 5. That should be 50, right? Yes. Rod. Okay, that's all of the bricks and all of the electrical parts. And that should have cleared up my inventory quite a bit. I need to drop that cobalt back off. So I need 10 iron and 7 iron. Drop the cobalt off. And I need 17 iron. That's 10. That's 17. Whoa. Overshot that. All right, 4 copper and 4 copper. 1 copper, that's right. So I need 5 copper total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to name you. There we go. Nice. Okay, stop clicking on it. Now let's hook the power up. There we go. I keep getting escape because I want to take the tool out of my hand, which is, of course, a mistake because you have to hit 0 to take the tool out of your hand. Let's see. I'm trying to center it without being, without being able to step back and see it from a distance. I think that's what it's going to look like. Yeah, nice. Nice. Ooh, I just thought of something, though. If I center this thing in the same way, I'm going to hit that electronics box. I bet you. Let's see. What do you look like? You know, you're centered enough. I'm just going to move you over a little bit. And I'm going to move you over just a tiny bit. And where is that fire pot? I'm going to put you back here. Nice. Let's take a look. That's what it looks like. Ah, I love it. It's cool. It's really, really exciting. I love it. I wish that, to me, this looks stupid if I put it on the little vertical wood slats right there. I think it looks dumb, but I am excited. Let's see how much aluminum I've got. Ah, I've got a fair amount. Let's load this thing up. Okay, and let's load this guy up. Cool, so that basically doubles my capacity. All right, this is where I'm at with power right now. I'm not using that much. Okay, yeah, it just jumped up a bunch. I need to continue to increase my power input. I have been doing that off camera just because I've done it so much that I don't want to do it on camera that much anymore. But basically, I've been building out solar panels. I guess the best place to show you is right here. Been building out solar panels, so I worked my way up to having 22 of the wind turbines, and I'm up to 19 solar panels. So I've got 3 more before I've got equal numbers. And then once I've got equal numbers here, probably going to have to go ahead and expand that, expand the area of the platform up there. But that is a different project. Let me reload up and let me start so we can start working on the little medical station. You, my friend, are going to become an important part of my diet. So thank you for your service. Unfortunately, I don't have the tranquilizer darts, and I obviously do not have the barn belt, so it's going to be a bit, but, you know, hopefully he'll be trapped in here, and I'll be able to make use of him later. I didn't realize this was gone. Or maybe I never built it. I don't know. Anyway, I want to show you, since I was up in this area, this is what my power generation looks like. These are the three solar panels that I do not have completed. And this is where I'm going to put the barn. And this is obviously not completed also, although I do have a bunch of planks, so I could finish that. This has all got the logs in them. I just need to drop the planks in them. Anyway, this is where the, I've been trying to debate on where to put the station, or a medical station. And I think I'm going to put it down kind of in this area. Right here, because if I get attacked from that direction or I get attacked from that direction, I want to be able to run to my defensive area, because it'll have spikes around it, and it'll be a good place to, and it'll have a bed in it. So if I'm out working, it's late at night, and I don't want to run back to my main bed over there, I'm going to come over here. That's one thing that's kind of irritating a bit, is if I have to run back to the bed, no matter where I'm at in the base, I got to run back there so I can go to sleep. So if I put beds other places, I think that'll be good. So I think this is going to be probably a 2. Now let's do a 4x4. You know what? I didn't look to see which direction I placed that. Oh, is it getting dark? What time is it? Oh, it's getting ready to rain. Let me turn my light on then. I had these over there because originally when I was thinking about doing this, I was going to put it right here. But then I decided I actually wanted it a little closer to the defenses over there. So that's why my carts are sitting all the way over here when I intended to, when I'm going to build my base over here. Uh-oh, I'm trapped in between the carts. Okay. All right, let's drop 2 more. That one. Yeah, let's clip in there. That'll work. Oh, inclement weather. Two, 3. I am eager to get that barn going. Although the problem is, or one of the problems with the barn, is I have not finished the kitchen. I have been dragging my feet with that. Not because I'm not eager to get done. I just haven't gotten to it. There's so much to do. in this game, but I have not gotten to the point where I have got my my kitchen up and running, so I don't have my stove and I haven't unlocked all of that tech, which is just, I don't know, lots of stuff to do. All right, what am I going to do here? I'm gonna make this very heavily windowed because, well, let's start with the door. Where do I want the door? I want the door probably right here because I want to be able to run in. Yeah. I don't think I'll need stairs right there. That'll work. And then after that, I am going to just put a wall right here because there's no point in putting a window to stare at the stone. Okay. Then everywhere else, I think I'm going to put windows because the logic being that if I'm getting attacked, I want to be able to see my attackers, but I don't know which direction they're coming from. There we go. You know, I wonder if I need to put ooh, I'm out of planks. A wood furnace or a coal furnace or something in there. I'll have one day where I just go and light up all my coal furnaces everywhere on my base. Okay, should we put a door in? Maybe not. I do want to put a roof in, though. Yeah, let's start with the roof. I didn't bring the clay. I don't think I've got the stuff to build the roof, but I can lay it in. Roof, we're going to go with this kind. And then we're going to need the bracings, or the, what is the name of that? I mean, I know what they call it in the game, but in real life, there's a term for that, and it's slipping my mind. There we go. Okay, what do I need here? Logs. I've got plenty of planks. I just don't have the clay. Oh, I don't have enough planks. So I only think I've got a few left here. Nope, none there. Maybe I do. I've got 30. Did I fill this one? Oh yeah, I've got plenty of planks. Okay, let's work on some logs, which means it's time to get this cart again. You know, I wonder if sheep are this noisy in real life. But I can hear them all over the place. Okay. And I'm going to be one short. Bummer. Here's a small... Oh, no, that's not a small tree. That's all right. I'll grab it. If nothing else, I'll need the sticks here pretty soon to put up the base defenses. Actually, I didn't mean to grab all those. Yeah, that should be everything. Okay, let me dump this because I don't need this. Hey, chicken. Actually, let me just pick these up because I don't want Mike grabbing them. That guy is efficient. That is for sure. Okay, so that's what my base defense is going to look like, or that's what my my station is, or my I am going to put a thing here. I come in at this direction, I'm okay, but in a rush, I'm going to panic and I'm going to be stuck right here. Right? Let me get something to drink. My dude's thirsty. Oh, my dude is starving. I was not paying attention to how much food he needs. All right, let me lay this out, and then I'm going to get some food, clay, and everything else I need to get this done. Let's start off with the bed. Bedroom. Okay. This is just a transit area, so just a very basic bed. Actually, I'm just going to put it out of the way because no, don't do that. Because it just needs to be, I don't want to have to come out and look out the window and the bed be in the way. So I want the bed just, you know, in the area where there's nothing in the way. Let's drop a workbench. Placeable, not a saw bench, Paul. Come on. Placeable workbench. I don't think I've got any nails on me. Okay. Okay, I've got the planks. And then let me just drop a storage unit here, because that seems like a good idea. I'm definitely going to need the storage unit because I need the medical supplies. Although I don't have that many medical supplies on me. There we go. All right, I don't have enough planks. So I need 4 planks. I need nails, and I need clay. So let me go get that. This just looks cool. I don't know what it is. I love this. I love the aesthetics of this game. I think it looks really, really neat. All right. I should have everything I need to build everything I want in here. Let's make that, and let's make that. I also have the clay that I need. And if I've done everything correctly, I should have enough supplies left to placeable storage, furniture, dining room, chair. We're going to drop a chair right in here so I can sit down and heal up. Yep, cool. I don't even remember why I took a little damage, but I took a little damage with something. And there, I'm healed up. So let me see, what else do I have? Oh, you know what I've got to put in here? What I did, well, let me show you from the inventory, is I have a lot of planks just in case I wanted to build more storage or whatever I wanted. I was grabbing planks, so I thought I would just, you know, carry more down here. I've got a first aid kit, or a big medical kit, a small medical kit, and I've got some of the stuff I need to make the spikes, but I also have everything I need, hopefully, to make more bandages, because I just don't have tons of bandages. So let's come over here and look at... What was that noise? I don't know if you guys could hear it or not. There was this weird... Like, it wasn't quite a zombie noise. I don't know what it was. That's weird. Oh, look at that. Zombies out there patrolling the other side of my fence. Stay away, guys. Okay. All right, let's take a look and see what does it take to make bandages. Medical and bandages, and let's make 5 and see what supplies I've got left. That's 5. Now let's try and make some. So this takes tallow. So let me make the tallow first. Oh, I should have grabbed one more so I could have had an even number. Now let's make the medicated bandages. Medicated bandages. Let's make 5 of those. Perfect. Now we can go over here to our storage unit. Where is that? I thought it was sounded like it was coming from here, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, they certainly still could be spawning in here. Okay, it is over here. By the way, I could not put that gate down in here. How much damage did you take? Not much. Gotta stop hitting that C button. Okay. Ooh, I don't have a way to get through here at all. Okay, I'll get their bodies here in a minute, off camera. Look at that. That looks so cool. Oh, it's starting to rain. Good thing I got a roof right here. Yeah, okay. So let's load up. We got 1 big med kit. We got 5 of each kind of bandages. And what else do we need? And we just got this guy right here. So if I come in and I don't have a lot of damage, I can just take this guy. If I have a lot of damage, I can, like I'm close to dying, whatever, I'm going to take this way. That way, you know, when I was out here and I was being attacked and I realized I was super close to dying, I could have run this direction. I gotta put the stairs there. Grabbed this thing and used it right away if I could have got here in time. I mean, I was really low on health, so I don't know that that would have happened. But all right, maybe I won't get their bodies. They're probably going to despawn by the time I get over there. All right, let's look for stairs, and let's grab these stairs right here. Okay, and 3 logs. Cool. All right, now do I want to take the time to make new spikes? No, I don't. What I'm going to do is just relocate these guys, because I think I should be safe in this area, but we'll see. I mean, well, the whole point in building this medical station is to be safe. So I will move these over and I will show you what it looks like when I am all done. Okay, so I thought this had stopped because I hadn't seen them spawn inside my base for a while. So I'm going to, oh, every time I see a tree in there, I think to mark it for it not to be torn down, just because I think they're so cool having a tree going in here. But I always forget to do it. Anyway, so let me take care of these two zombies right here. If I can get a headshot. Nope. Well, I'm glad these didn't break. I was concerned about that. I need to build maybe something down here, a little more defense down here, or something to protect myself. It doesn't matter. That wasn't what I intended to talk about. I just got... Oh, man. Shoot, that stuff all valuable. I'm going to have to drop stuff off just so I can pick that up. That's irritating. The problem is I had my inventory all worked out to control or to carry exactly what I needed. And now I have to stop. Okay, there's the Kevlar. Okay, you're still not recognized well. And the mechanical part. And we'll move you back to here. Oh well. At least it's not the huge zombie horde. The 20 zombies horde doesn't spawn in this area. It always comes from that direction. So at least that is not a problem. Oh, one other thing while I'm here is I found I had another 20 Kevlar. I thought I was completely out, but I jammed it in one of these kind of catch-alls that I have, and I didn't realize that stuck there, which is the problem when you don't label your stuff properly. All right, let's pick this back up. Can I carry any more? There we go. I'll take that and let's go. You know what I didn't do that I should have is filled up my carts. Actually, you know what I should do? This just dawned on me. Is I should build another saw bench up here. This way I can stop running back and forth with the saw benches. That's a good idea. I think I'm going to do that. I love the view up here, by the way. Doesn't this look cool? You know, now that I've built this defense, building a bridge right here isn't as necessary, but I still want to do it just because I think it'll be cool to do. I want to build a bridge over there, and then I want to build a little picnic area over there. All right, let's drop in. Sorry if I woke you up, May. There we go. Hopefully she's not sleeping in there and annoyed with me that I woke her up. I almost have this 100% done. Did I just spot a zombie over there? Ooh, look at this. Okay, so even with this here, it is, even with the bed here and everything, I'm still spawning zombies in this area, which is interesting. I had spawned some zombies over there just on the other side of that fence, so I thought, okay, we're good with where we're at, but they spawned on this side, so yeah, I'm gonna hit them with my hammer. So I don't know, I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I'll do some, actual online research and figure this out, because I'd love to know what the radius of the bed or whatever. All right. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, can't trigger that. Okay, we're coming over here to the med bay. This is why I built you, and this is what you're for. Come on. I was freaked to death that they were gonna take that guy out. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I don't want to upgrade you. I want to shoot you. I'll pick that up in a second. And whatever the other thing was. I do want to upgrade you. I didn't have enough to bring up enough iron fragments to upgrade all of this. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because I wanted more planks than I wanted iron fragments. So, anyway, that's where that is. That probably didn't let me Kevlar and then a mechanical part. You know what I will do? I'm going to drop off stuff in here. Then I will come over here and I can pick up, I just saw the Kevlar and the mechanical part. And I will deal with this off camera. There's a good 50% chance I won't forget this is here and I will actually deal with it. But anyway, yeah, I love this. I love the way that this looks, and this was effective. This does exactly what I wanted to do. Wait, that thing isn't gone. Oh. Okay, that was it. What dropped? Ah, same thing. All right, we're doing this. We're dropping you on the ground, and I will come back and pick you up. But what my intention is, now that I have completed this, by the way, I realized I started calling these Vambies, and they're Zambies. I actually looked it up off of the Infected website and realized I'd started pronouncing those incorrectly. So just a FYI, in case you were doing the same thing, or you were irritated that I was calling them Zambies. They're Vambies. Anyway, half vampire, half Zambi. Let's see. Do I have any carts here that I... Oh, I need to run back and get those planks that I left on the ground. Oh. There we go. I'm glad the aggro for those foxes are not as bad as they used to be. Oh, they used to be horrible. They'd be on you in a second. All right. I need to figure out... I think I left it down in my cart storage area. My other cart that has... Look, more guys. All right, I don't know what's up. But you guys gotta die. Dang it. You guys gotta hold still. Ah, hold still. Mike, I wouldn't go there. Come on. Mike, look at you. You are on it. You're fixing that stuff while they're still hanging on there. That's awesome, Mike. You're doing a great job. All right, more stuff to drop off in here and hopefully not forget about. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I need to check to see... Oops. I need to check to see what the... status of the repair kits are. I haven't built repair kits in a while, and I hope I have not run out. Oh, let's... There we go. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to pick that up because I didn't think I'd be able to see it. I think I have enough planks to finish these guys off. There we go. And I couldn't remember how big the barn was, so I kind of made this, I don't know, as big as it is, thinking that this would work. So let's try and place the barn down, and then let's see what we need, because I have completely forgotten. Placeable barn. Oh, I gotta get the tech. That's right. Barn technology. Learn. Okay, so what do I have not learned? Oil extractor, which I actually was hoping to do somewhat soon. Stove technology, very important. Lights soon enough. Never do that. And fridge technology eventually. I don't know. The fridge technology isn't one that I particularly jump all over. All right, now let's try and build that barn again. Barn. There it is. Okay. So, is it straight right there? Okay. I realize it's very close to that forward edge. But the thing is that I want to have space to be able to run around behind. Okay. You know what? I might just move this over a little bit. Delete. I mean, I know I could build it and then relocate it. But I liked the amount of space that was behind it. What I didn't care for was how much space was on this side. Wait, which way did I have this before? I had it this way before. Right? Because the butcher's table was on the other side. I actually think I want the butcher's table on that edge right there. You know what? This might work better. Actually, I'm thinking this will work. This is enough space to run behind. This is enough space on this side. It's not perfectly centered, but if it becomes a problem, I'll relocate it. Actually, if I delete these on the end, it will be perfectly centered, I think. Yeah, this is good. I am going to put some more foundations here on the front because this is just, it's not enough space to work. Plus, I want to move the watermelon and I want to move the, oh, you know what? I could just put the watermelon and pumpkin storage on this side. I always put it right in this spot, but I don't have to put it there. It doesn't have to be there. But yeah, that's cool. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. I don't think I've ever come in here. I've always built it, And I have tried to peek in this direction, but I never thought to walk in here beforehand. So this is what it looks like. Cool. All right. So I need a metric ton of planks, nails, and I need a few iron ingots. Well, let me start assembling that, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm just checking the date. We're in fall, and it's 8 p.m. and it's starting to get the temperature 55 degrees, which means I think winter is going to be coming soon. Anyway, I think I've got everything. I've got a ton in there. I've got a lot of planks in here. Actually, I think I've got more than I need. I know I've got more than I need, actually. So let's put that away. And let's start loading up. That's all the nails and a bunch of planks. Let me back up just a bit. Okay, I had more planks than that in there. There we go. Look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what it looks like from a distance. Actually, I'm going to grab you. And we'll grab you. And I'm going to grab you, even though I don't have any pumpkins in here. All right, or any animals in there to feed, but I can put it in there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to have to extend this a little bit farther, and then I'm going to have to put some stairs in here or some methods of egress to get in here. All right, let's fill it up, even though this way when I do get some pets, or do get some pets, do get some animals in here, they'll have some food right from the get-go, and I won't forget. Not that I would ever forget. I mean, let's be serious. Yeah, I forget stuff all the time. It's one of the things that I don't care for in getting a little bit older is that I forget, you know? I don't know. It happens to everybody. Anyway, let's drop this foundation right here. Our foundation's here, and then we can work on the stairs. Okay. I am definitely not going to have enough planks to be able to do all of this, but I can run and get some. I hear that animal, the fox. Ooh, I need to sit down and do some healing. Those little... I recorded some, obviously, and I haven't recorded everything, but I've had quite a few zombie attacks. And I'm paying the price for it. My health is down a bit. I need to go over to my little medical bay over there and do some recovering. Okay, I do have enough planks. That really surprises me. We get one more log? Do I really want to cut this? I don't. Do I have any more planks in here? I don't. Okay, that looks good. All right, now how do I want to get up here? So my logic is that I could be coming from one of two different directions. Oh, shh. I saw that and I thought, I wonder what that is. It didn't register. Dude, I don't want to hurt you. Oh, that's right. You can't shoot through these. Oh, I can't. Come on, Paul. I need to redo. Ah. Well, crud. At least I didn't take any bleeding damage or anything that requires a bandage. Oh well, I need to go sit in my healing chair over there. Dude, I told you to leave me alone. I told you. Now I have to dump you in my cart here. There we go. All right. So as I was saying before I stumbled on that fox, I saw that thing and at first I thought it was a pumpkin, which is the only reason I really went over there. But let's start from... I'm going to come out one more foundation. Unfortunately, this is not symmetric, which irritates me a bit. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down with stairs to start off with. That's ceilings, not stairs. That's rails. That's stairs. Okay. There we go. Now, I need to go get more planks. Yeah, let me go get more planks and I will be right back. So I know this is off task what I was working on before, but I keep coming up here trying to grab these potatoes because at first I was really low on potatoes, so I planted a bunch of them. Now I've got so many potatoes that I am actually starting to run into biofuel problems because when I come over here, of course, this is all full of potatoes, except those that I just ate or ate a while ago. But I've got potatoes everywhere, and the potatoes take a long time before they spoil, and I just don't want that many. I'm going to have to start just trashing a lot of these. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. Trashing a lot of these potatoes because I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to have to tear down the plot, but every time I go up there, the plant isn't done. I want to stop the planting of the potatoes so I, don't have near as many. I need to bring it back into balance. This hurts my French fry loving heart, but there it goes. All right. Anyway, part of the reason I came down here was I dumped the fox body over there, although I'm thinking about just letting it despawn. I've got so much sources of protein right now that I don't even really need it. I mean, I've got all of those fish, plus I've got meat, plus I've got that animal over there, or the bear over there to process. I'm just going to leave it right here because, of course, during winter, it's harder to come by animals. So if I need the cart, I'll dump the body, but otherwise, forget it. Let me eat that protein while we're talking. And actually, let me run over and fill up my water because I realized earlier that I was starting to run low. I don't know what you guys do, but I love this two flask combination. Oh, went in the wrong building. Anyway, part of what I wanted to show you was how full these guys have gotten. I have not been paying attention. I've been just kind of filling it, not paying attention to how much is over here. And I am going to start running into a problem because I got to start loading up my truck again. Look how much cement I've got. Adding this extra cement mixer has really stepped up my production of cement, and I've got all of this. Now I have been paying attention to how much fuel I've got here, but I need to empty these things again, and I need to use it all to fill up this. So I'm just showing you what this is at right now. I'm going to take a detour from working on the barn, but I want to completely load up the truck. Now I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing in the truck right now. Let's start it. Oh, and let's run over that pumpkin and frog. There we go. Did the pumpkin live? I can't. Oh, or the watermelon? No, pumpkin, watermelon. Oh, that surprised me. I didn't think it would pick that up. I thought I was picking up the watermelon. Oh well. Hey frog, glad you lived. Anyway, let me fill this up and I will show you what I got when I'm all done. Okay, so this is the first time this has ever happened. I was in there working with my cement mixers, and the zombies all spawned inside my base. So at first it was just 2 or 3 of them, and I did okay, but after a while it was just like too many of them, and it was and I jumped all over the place. Let me see. I think I killed some over here. Some of my spikes died. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, I don't know what the deal is about how to do this, but I'm getting ready to step up my defenses again because this is just, it took me, this gate disappears or it gets closed, and then there's a glitch that if I've logged off, I have to open it, and then it closes, but then I have to open it again. It's like it shows it's closed. I couldn't get through it, but I have to open it. I have to actuate it twice. And that is just, it takes forever. I keep getting attacked, or I'm getting damaged. Okay, we're moving you. So I don't know when, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm definitely going to step on my base defenses here. Because if I can't get if they can't, sorry, turn off my phone. I didn't realize it was on. If I can't protect myself from these zombies when I'm inside my base, if they keep spawning in here, I'm going to have to take more drastic measures. All right, moving you because I can't pick you up. Oh man, that really surprised me. I wish I would have been recording from the beginning, but yeah, this is going to have to do for right now. I'm going to have to upgrade these. They keep breaking out more of these. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this guy. Not right now, but I'm going to delete him because I just have too much trouble because I come up here and it looks like this. As soon as I've logged into the game, it looks like this. I come over here and I hit the button, and then I have to run around for again. It gives the closing animation. And then I have to hit it again to wait for it to open, and I get attacked and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that was what's going on. Let me see. I don't have any bleeding effects, which is awesome. I got some okay stuff. I had the sand, obviously, in my inventory. Everything else was okay. I'm always happy for more electrical parts specifically, but mechanical parts and empty cans are great. So that stuff is good. Let me show you where I'm at, because I was actually very close to being done. I think I was moving this stuff over. There we go. I still produce more than enough sand. I've emptied this. I just emptied all of this. This was a lot fuller, but I just redid all of my Cement mixers. This is where I'm at. This is what was getting filled while I was getting attacked. I'm not going to refill it. Oops. It's that C button. Now it's not the C button. What is it? Maybe it's the... I don't know what it is. There's some... Oh, I've forgotten now. The Shift Z does that. And so when I'm trying to move, I keep my left hand on the Shift button when I'm running around, because you sprint with it. And then if I'm trying to go sideways, my finger slips off and I hit the Z button. That causes me tons of problems. I need to rebind that. Anyway, totally off track. My clay is now completely emptied. These guys are completely emptied. Part of the problem I ran into was this guy ran out of biofuel and I didn't realize it. So he was not producing clay all of this time. So I was down one clay extractor, which made the difference because this guy, I couldn't quite fill him up all the way. Anyway, these cement things are completely empty. This is cement, 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 and cement. And then the rest of this is empty. So I don't think it's going to take me very long, and I'll be at the point where I'll have to go to the trader again. And because I've been to the trader enough times, I'm not sure if I'm going to show it, or I'll probably just show, hey, I'm at the trader again, and this is the money I got, blah, blah, blah. What is that? Oh, it's a bird. Anyway, oh man, craziness, craziness, craziness. And it's got me sort of disorganized. Well, let me dump this stuff. Let me go to bed for the night, and then I will go up and we can finish working on the platform for the barn. Okay, so I need to make this quick because I just realized my video is starting to get real long and I'm going to have to start cutting stuff out, and I don't really want to do that if I don't have to. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a bed in here. I believe that the beds are going to be the best way to keep away the zombies, and I need to stop that from happening. I don't want them spawning in this area. So I'm going to put a bed right here temporarily. This is super temporary. I may build a short-term bedroom up there, or a little apartment complex up there, but I'm going to see if that stops them from spawning in this area, because this is getting out of control, or it's just getting, that's more defensive than, or I don't know what the right is. It's just getting to be a lot, and I don't really want to have to deal with that anymore. Now, that being said, I have decided also that I want to upgrade this pathing, because I think Mike is going to have to start dumping pumpkins and watermelon over here, so I'm going to have to put, just dumping this, I'll line it up later. I'm going to have to put something so that Mike can easily transition, because if he has to do his little Spider-Man jump to get across these areas, it's going to take him forever, and it's going to make it much, much less efficient. All right. Now, do I have a cart? No, I use the cart to take care of that guy. So I'm going to move you just real temporarily so I can fill it up with logs. Okay. I want to cut these trees down, or these bushes down, because they're just, to me, I don't know, I'm tired of having them there. But I don't want to pick up the sticks, and I don't want to waste the sticks. I need to make a stick carrier just so I've got them around here. Looking around, make sure no zombies have spawned in this area. Zombies. Zambies. Gotta say that word right. Zambies. I mean, the developer took all this time to make this fantastic game that I love playing. I could call him by the correct term, or at least his specified term. Okay. By the way, I've been seeing chickens all over the place. This is like the prime time to get chickens, but I do not have my trank darts yet. So I can't do anything but just shoot them, and I don't want to do that. All right, we're going to come down one more layer. A 4. Do I want to come down? I do. What I was thinking about was making a platform so that somebody could come from this direction and run up, but I don't think it's necessary. I think I'm just going to have the platform be right here. And I'm going to need... Yeah. So this is going to be a problem. Oh. I didn't think that would work. I thought it was going to be... Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I don't need to have one more platform. I bet it's sort of like right on the edge. All right, let me cut this down. I don't think I left any over here. Let me grab this small tree. 2, 3. And run over here. There we go. Let's see if this... Okay. Yeah, I can get this from any direction. Yeah, this works. This works really well. This is kind of a big area, like bigger than I expected it to be. And I'm also going to build more of these, but again, I'm not doing it on camera right now because this video is starting to go long. I need to put some railings around it. I need to do some other work. I need to make trank darts. I cannot forget about that. But I'm not doing that in this episode because, as I said, this episode is starting to get really, really long. If you stuck it out through the entire video, I am so appreciative of it. If you enjoyed this type of content and you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate if you would hit the like button. And if you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. I know every YouTuber in the world says that, but you know, it's because subscribers make a big difference to us. And I really appreciate you doing that. I know it's a small thing, just hitting a button, but I'm so thankful that you guys sit here and watch my content. And I am so thankful for each of you. Have a good day, and remember, game on.